Hello and welcome to Better Call Saul discussions with StS Enterprises.
Ooh,
with me today is Dexter.
Hello.
Boss.
Hey!
And I'm that other guy.
Hi, other guy.
Other guy.
Oxnard. Welcome.
Well, this episode was called Talk.
Let's talk about
Let's talk
it.
about
Boss
it.
is back. Welcome back, boss.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Good to
yeah,
be
yeah.
back.
When you're
Good
not
to be
here-
back in my seat. The spring feels great on my butt.
Okay.
I was blown away. I was like, yeah, I never heard him complain once about this. It's the most uncomfortable seat in the house.
What do you mean?
He loves it.
Something comforting about it. I gotta get a new couch.
This is the new couch.
This
is
will
the
not
disturbing part.
stand.
Honestly,
This
though,
aggression will not
when I heard
stand,
that, when I
man.
heard that, I was like, "What spring?"
That's
But now you pointed out, I guess I feel it.
You've
but
never
it doesn't-
sat on another
doesn't
part
bother
of the
me
couch.
at all.
That's your
Doesn't bother
spot. That's always been your spot.
Every couch he's ever sat on has a spring sticking out of it.
me. That's not how you make couches.
Breaks every couch he sits on. Furniture stores hate him.
I just realized this mic-
Oxnard's having some trouble. What's happening here?
Okay. No, all the parts of my mic that keeps it like suspended were connected. All right, talk.
Do it now. Habla.
The hat.
Oh! Immediately. I think it's boss. I don't know why we're speechless around him.
Yes.
I'm in awe of his beauty. What genre of music album would you like to release
Oh yeah.
and be known/famous for? Metal, blues, swing, pop, techno, etc.
Scat.
Oh yeah,
Definitely scat.
Absolutely.
Scat? Is that a genre?
Sure, well, yeah, it's a subgenre of jazz.
Ow!
He's done it right now. And the Grammy goes to Boss.
I'd put out like a vaporwave or retro wave
He
album.
loves fucking vaporwave, man.
I don't know
Oh,
what the
new one
fuck
is
that
Space
is.
Wave.
Space wave.
That's fucking awesome.
What is it?
Whoa.
What's
It's just-
vaporwave?
You it's just the sounds of the universe.
I'll play some Space Wave after this.
Please don't.
We're just like wow.
I'm just kidding.
No, I'll play it.
It's hard. I love all kinds of music.
Well, what? Rock? Rap?
Probably
Dexter's
rock.
rap
Probably
album?
rock. Yeah, my rap. Oh my god.
What kind of
if
rock?
If anyone would be the worst rapper ever, it would
Hard
be
rock?
me.
Old school rock? Elvis type rock? Zeppelin rock?
No, War on Drugs kind of rock, man. It's like a mix.
Man, this guy loves the War on
I love the
Drugs.
War on Drugs. This is my favorite band ever. I can't help it.
Never.
Any opportunity I get to talk to people, I'm saying tell people to listen to them.
I listen to
you
it.
should buy.
I saw them recently.
Buy things from
They're
them that you
fucking
think will be worth
fantastic.
something in 30 years.
What does that mean? Give me your guitar, Adam.
Steal the guitar. Steal Adam.
I'll go in there, into their houses. I'll steal all their music equipment, and I'll blackmail them.
All right. Maybe I'll try and go to one of their concerts one day. Check it out.
You're just a liar.
I won't.
Oh, I haven't
Well,
been
when
to a
they're
concert
playing
in a long
again in the area, I'll let you know.
time. Yeah.
I won't go. That's the truth.
I don't care.
I'll take my girlfriend.
Hard truth.
I know you wouldn't go.
Hard truth.
You don't seem like a concert guy at all. I'm not a big
It's not
concert
a 2001 guy either.
Yeah.
Which,
No.
by the way, we
Oh.
saw that recently.
Oxnard and I saw
I need-
2001: A Space Odyssey in IMAX.
IMAX.
It was glorious.
And it's probably...
Glorious.
It might be like one of the greatest movie-going experiences I've ever had.
I think it was. I completely
Like-
agree with you.
Why?
It just... I forgot how that movie made me feel the first time I saw it. It's not a horror movie, but there's elements to it.
terrifying,
It's like
though.
there's unknown elements to it. And it just, like I
The
got
suspense.
goosebumps so many times.
The
Traveling through the infinite.
just
Especially
forget all
part
the.
with his head shaking.
Oh my god!
everything's
Well,
just
okay, so when the
intense.
Stargate sequence begins, have you seen the movie, boss? Okay, when the Stargate sequence begins, I literally felt like I was moving.
Yeah.
It was incredible. Because I've seen the movie dozens of times on DVD, you know what I mean, on TV, and I've even watched it on a little
It was-
13-inch television that I
Yeah,
had
yeah.
as in high school in my room at my parents' house. You know, I'd never seen it like this, and it was filmed. They did the 35 millimeter print of the film, but it was also filmed for CinemaScope, so it was this huge, wide screen.
Yeah.
And that's really like the experience that I feel like everyone should have when they watch this movie, because it's completely changes everything. It's so intense. It was
It's the sound.
wonderful.
The sound design is like you really can tell like it had such a huge impact. You have like the bass when you're going through the infinite and like it really it's
Some
weird.
of this, at some points
It's
it becomes
transformative.
intolerable. Like, but
Yeah.
that's the point. Like you're
That's the
experiencing
point,
like the Ligeti
Like the scene on the
pieces
moon.
that play in the movie.
Yeah, when he
yeah.
touches the monolith and he goes.
Oh my god, the radio beam.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
it's so loud.
I mean, it was truly amazing.
and it had an intermission, and I
It
made me
was
realize.
it was the legit movie. It was
Yeah.
the whole. They didn't change
And I
anything. It was
love
just
intermissions,
remastered for
'cause
IMAX, and it was wonderful.
Then me and Dexter can talk for a few minutes. You know, you relax, and then before the movie comes back, it like plays some music to the black.
Just
screen.
like in the very beginning.
Yeah.
In the very beginning of the movie, before it starts, you hear the music playing, and then everything starts to dim, and then the actual film begins. I mean, it was honestly, I agree. It was,
It's
as
so
soon
unique.
as soon as I got home and we were done, when we left, I was like, I want to go back and do it again immediately. I could have sat there and watched it again, right there.
Yeah.
I was honestly, it was absolutely magnificent.
Yes.
And it's still going around. It's limited in like different cities all over the country. Like in our area,
Yeah, try to see it out there. See, it, 'cause
it's gone already. Now it's done.
it demands to be seen in a big
But
screen like that.
it's because of the 50th anniversary, I think, of the film. But
So we were talking. Hopefully, they
wonderful.
do The Shining in 2 years.
Oh, I hope they do that. That would be another thing.
Well, Shining, no, that's going to be its 40th anniversary, right?
Well, The Shining came out in 1980
okay.
because this came out. 2001 came out in
68.
1968, and I believe The Shining came out in 1980.
Did he do Barry Lyndon after?
No,
2001?
Barry Lyndon was after. No, Barry Lyndon was after Clockwork Orange.
Oh, okay. Where was Clockwork Orange? That was
After 2001.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
in the early 70s, and then Barry Lyndon, and then The Shining, and then Full Metal Jacket, and then Eyes Wide Shut.
You know, Clockwork Orange would be interesting to see in the theater too.
Clockwork Orange is, yeah. Try the wine.
Try the why.
See you, Visa. I don't know. That movie is.
I was killed.
It's hard to watch that movie.
It is. It's maybe I don't want to see that in the
I
theater.
don't know. I want to see.
All right. So Jimmy's offered
Anyway.
a job at Butts Mobile
Yes.
or CC Mobile, but it looked like a butt.
In your face.
And you know how I love butts.
He likes them. He cannot lie about it either.
Yes.
Us other brothers can't deny it.
Mm-hmm.
Big
When
butts.
you see a butt, you get an erection.
My anaconda don't want none unless you've got buns, hun.
You could do side bends or sit-ups. But just don't lose that butt.
This is like even worse than William Shatner doing the spoken word Rocket Man thing.
Pre-flight. I'm a rocket man. Rocket man. Like, is it a question? And
Oh man, Star Trek 6 was on the other day, and I was like, he's so over the ridiculously
Was he sucking
over
it
the
in?
he's so fat already, and I don't care. It's great. Let it hang out. Yeah, William Shatner, who gives a shit?
Yeah.
how
And
old is he now? Like 98 years old or something?
I think he's almost 90. I think he's 88.
Yeah, he has
And,
good genes.
Yeah,
I think
he does.
Levi's or something.
What happened?
Levi's, good jeans. It was a gene pun joke. That's right.
I was
went
like,
there.
because I was like, he's mostly vodka tonic at this point. I think. I don't know if he quit drinking or not, but
Oh, I hope so. Wasn't he alcoholic? Oh no, Leonard Nimoy. For a
was
time.
he?
Yeah, he said like on the set of Star Trek, there were a lot of times where he was just completely wasted or something.
And then he was like, I'm gonna do a song
Same
about
thing-
Bilbo.
Same thing with Frasier. Frasier was like alcohol
Really?
and coke, and they say like
Kelsey
someday-
Grammer was on coke while they were making
something like
Frasier.
that, and they would say like when he's acting, like
Are you fucking kidding me?
It's such like a
That's the most
the
ridiculous
so not
thing.
hard show.
Right, exactly.
It's like the stupidest.
He's like in the dressing room doing
Snorting
a line.
coke off a knife,
Oh, right.
slapping a
like a
prostitute.
caviar
Right,
store.
right.
And he films Kramer.
No,
He's
you never-
gonna go out and be fucking
never heard
Crane and Frasier Crane.
Remember, like around season 4 or 5, like Frasier
Hello.
wasn't in a few episodes because he was going to rehab because he had just flipped his Corvette on the highway because he was insane.
That's madness.
And people
Wow,
on
I
the
had no
set, like,
idea.
they knew if, like, the night before he had, like, a rough night, because he would do the take fine and perfectly, but then in between he'd be like,
I need coke. Damn,
and booze.
David, don't you have any cocaine on you?
Damn it, Dad. Took my
man.
cocaine again. Gnarls.
Blast.
Oh, yeah.
Don't you have a soupçon of cocaine?
Soupçon?
No, that's not what that. That's not how even the proper use of that French word. But anyway, that's fucking but mind-blowing to me.
It is, yeah.
I can't picture that, right,
look it
boss?
up.
I can't picture it.
Yeah, look it up.
That's... I don't want to say it's hilarious because that's mean and that's
Well, I mean-
not necessarily true, but it is funny in a very dark way.
I'm sure he
is
jokes around
hilarious.
about it. I mean,
No, I'm not trying to make light of it. I'm not trying to make fun of it. I'm just
Yeah.
kind of blown away by the fact that.
blow.
I didn't even mean to do it.
Swish.
Oh man,
Swish.
sniff.
So-
Anyway,
Jimmy says he doesn't want the job at the mobile butt
walks
place.
around with his shirt off a lot.
Yeah, he doesn't have a hair on his back.
Towels, George, towels.
What's that from?
Seinfeld.
Towels, George.
When
Hold on.
he's
Let me- hold
he's
on.
trying to
Don't
get
tell me,
with
don't
them.
tell me.
Oh, okay.
All right, tell me. Man, I thought I had encyclopedic
So
knowledge.
he's going out with Amanda Pete, and then he comes home, and it turns out that she's like has a sexual relationship with her roommate because they were both in towels, and he's the guy with the mullet and the mustache.
Right.
He's got the beard. He's like, "Hey, Jerry, what's up, man?"
Yeah.
And then
she's
he
got a
wants to
dude.
reach towel status, and then he's telling George about it. Towels, George, towels. Anyway,
All right, so Hot the Trot Kim goes to the courthouse.
well, we glossed over the.
I like
She's rocking that sling.
I like how creepy we get about
mostly you. I think.
because she's powerful. That's why we like her.
Yeah.
Now him. Now he's the creepiest one. Dominate me, Kim.
What?
Take me in your strong arms and squeeze.
Yeah, one's broken too.
That's true. She could still
Never know it.
jerk you off with that broken arm. Nope. She
Okay,
wouldn't
then
even
whoa,
win.
what the
Whoa,
fuck?
whoa.
Jerking
We're
off.
not talking
Too
about
far?
that.
Too far?
We have respect
like
for the
her
woman,
mind.
man. What the hell's wrong with
Yes.
you? What if she's listening?
But
Her
oh,
Rhea
yeah.
Seahorn listens to
I'm
her.
just joking.
You sick
I'm
fuck.
She was going to
Sorry.
be on the show next week.
Respectable.
Forget
No,
about
blown
it.
Damn.
She was going to be here. That ponytail was going to be here with
Oh.
us.
Fuck!
Not going to happen
Ponytails.
anymore.
That's the best part!
Really?
Yeah! Haven't you watched the show? It's twisted and,
Well,
you
not
know,
in
it
this
bounces
scene.
as
Not
she
in this
walks.
scene.
Bounces.
It does bounce, but she hasn't done that lately. It's more of a. It's just kind of back with a clip.
Because she's losing her love of the
So
law.
Neelix from Voyager is the joke.
No, it's because she's got a way to just jump the shark. Man, no build up.
Why did we pause it? There's commercials, man. We're going to be talking about this for 3.5
know,
hours.
I didn't pause it.
Because we skipped about the part where Jimmy doesn't take the job at the cell phone store, then tells Kim lies that he's got the job, then calls back and then gets the job.
Right.
And how weird they are with one another because she
Yeah.
wants him to see a psychiatrist.
Yes.
And they have like this emotional distance that has always kind of existed between them. Is like
an odd
so
relationship.
underscored in that scene. But anyway, yeah, Kim goes to the courthouse and then
It's like they're a couple without any of the normal things a couple
There's, like, no-
needs to do.
Right.
For it to be, you know.
there's like no romance.
They just
really,
live together
you know,
and
yeah.
bang sometimes.
They have like such a
It's
such a lukewarm.
It's almost out of like necessity and just the convenience of it.
Yeah, you think so?
I guess. Or
I
maybe
mean,
that's
she
just
genuinely cares for Jimmy. There's no
Yeah.
doubt about that.
yeah.
I mean, it's fine. That might just be how they express their feelings for one another. But it always seems like there is this disconnect.
Right.
You know what I mean? Anyway, Oxnard already ruined it, but there's a surprise Star Trek guest that I was very pleased to see.
Because
My
everyone
wife
in our
had
audience
no idea.
watches Voyager nonstop. and
Well,
would
so
recognize
Larry
him.
does.
Okay.
He's a Voyager friend. He's the only one.
The Voyager friends.
Well, he's the only one
We
that I
meet
know.
every Wednesday.
I love Voyager. I
I
fucking
wish
love
I
it,
had
man.
Voyager friends.
Voyager's
Oh, boy.
Voyager's
Oh,
like
7 of 9. Oh.
all meet together and change each other's diapers.
you don't like if you want you like hair that's done up. She's got a great hairdo
Oh,
that's done
yeah,
up.
she does, actually.
My wife can't look at her.
Really?
She's like a Barbie doll.
Wait, which
She
one?
is.
My wife, my first
Which
wife.
character? Which character?
7 of
7
9.
of 9. Jerry Ryan.
Oh,
The
okay.
Borg. The hot Borg lady.
Right.
Which one? Which one? Tuvok Oxnard. He's so hot.
Well-
he is a good Vulcan, though.
It
Hey, they
depends
had
on
hot
7 of
aliens on
9. She looks like that because she's like in terrible pain because that outfit. Have you heard about that? Like it's
Was
like
that
yes,
right?
yeah. It's
Oh,
like
I believe it.
it's like
I believe it.
ridiculously
I don't
constricting.
know how she can move.
Yeah.
It's skin tight.
I think there's stories of her. Yeah, like she passed out a few times.
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You've seen the suit. It's like painted on.
I know I've seen the suit. I just never heard the stories. That's all. I haven't even finished the series. I've been savoring it. I've been savoring 7 of 9.
Oh man.
All
No,
right,
I'm just
yeah.
kidding.
Yeah, but we're creepy.
No, only about Kim. I'm creepy about 7 of 9. You're creepy.
I have a
about
high
Kim.
respect for Rhea Seahorn and her portrayal of Kim.
Me too.
and she's a
think
beautiful,
so.
wonderful
I
woman.
don't
What's
think
wrong with
so.
that?
I think you guys are creeps.
You know who's a creep?
Meanwhile,
This is
I'm all
Neelix
about
dude.
Neelix and his eggplant and okra. How does that work?
Gross.
I want to know more about this
Disgusting.
meal that he's crunching on
Yeah,
very
that is
loudly.
gross.
Are you a
Well, you
loud
know-
chewer?
I don't think so. I'm
I
a
am.
very fast eater, though.
I don't
See,
think
hear this?
eggplant
Hear this?
crunches like that.
That's
You're
my
not
jaw.
chewing,
My
you're
jaw
just-
unhinges on the left side. Since I was little.
That's awful.
See,
Don't tell us those
you hear it?
things.
Oh yeah, I can hear it. Actually, from
Yeah,
over
so when
here.
I eat, it's like
Oh God! It's
I've
like
had-
a skeleton.
He was eating while we were watching the episode. We didn't notice though. I didn't notice anything.
well, when I'm eating around other people, I'm very careful because obviously I'd be like, ah, God, you're gonna think
Yeah.
like my
When I
skull is
eat,
falling
I eat
off.
very fast. It's
too.
disgusting.
Me
sight.
too.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm like, man, I better slow down. I'm not.
It's like a dog.
No, it's like The Simpsons. It's like
Yes.
The Simpsons.
Oh, that's
I
right.
So
Like
fast.
I cook dinner in my house. My wife doesn't do any cooking. I like cooking, but I make all the dinners, and then when we sit down, I basically
Yeah.
I'm done, and she's
5 minutes.
Not,
Yeah.
like she's barely started. I'm cleaning my plate off.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's something like, especially when I cook the meal, I feel like I have to eat it fast. Like I want to eat it while it's hot. I don't know.
And you've been smelling it that whole time, so you can't wait to
I
just
guess.
sit down and eat
That's
it.
what- I also don't like cooking unless I'm hungry.
That's
Is that a
dangerous.
thing? That's got to be a thing.
You never
Well, I do a home chef, so it's not like
You do a home chef?
This
I do.
guy is the king of creeps. He's doing chefs.
I dress
at
up
home.
as Kim. I have a cast that I jerk off with, and I'm cooking a home chef.
A cast that I jerk off with.
That's right.
That's got to be a fetish out there.
Oh, I'm
out there.
sure.
Broken
Oh, my
bone fetish.
I feel like I don't know why I feel like that was a German. It's probably very offensive to German people.
It's one country that lost a
I-
war. It's all these countries that lose wars. They become get the most
They become
fucked
the
up.
butt of all of my jokes.
No, they come up with the most fucked up pornography imaginable.
Oh, that's true. Tentacle porn or
Japanese,
German
the
porn.
Germans.
Yeah, two of the most fucked up porns you can
It does
find.
does something to your brain. You lose a war. If America ever loses a war, well, Vietnam,
Although I really want to go to Japan. I'd want to go to Germany too.
I would like to go to
Yeah.
climb the Mount Fuji trail. Remember Carl Pilkington did that?
I would like to go to
It's like an 8-hour hike or 5-hour hike or something.
I actually on Netflix I just watched the first episode of I'll Have What Phil's Having, where he goes to Tokyo.
That was the first one that was on PBS, right?
Yeah, that was the PBS one. I want to fucking go to all those
Oh,
ramen
do you see when he
places
eats those ants?
so badly.
You see when
Yeah, oh yeah.
And they taste like lemon zest or something.
But But the guy didn't do anything. He
Yeah.
didn't flavor the ant at all.
It's like
and they
just-
said he was experimenting with ants from different regions. That he just boils ants and just tastes them to see what they naturally taste like. And apparently that ant from that area just tastes like a lemon drop or something like that.
Eating
Anyway,
bugs, the future.
but I want to go to all those fucking ramen places. What's funny is I don't like to travel. I don't like the city. I'm like get very terrible
need
anxiety
to-
in crowded places. But I would love to go to Japan.
You need like an itinerary when you get there.
Yeah,
Or
that's
ma-
true.
You can
I
always,
need you need to know somebody
You can also join groups
that can take you to
that
places.
there's like traveling groups, and what it is like you all pay in to go all together. But when you get there, you do your own thing. But you go someplace together, and it's cheaper for everyone involved. And then at the end, you all come back on the same thing. I forget what it's called.
I think we should just have like STS travels.
you think we
go
have
to-
listeners in Japan?
I mean, I
Any
have a
Japanese
friend.
guy?
I know somebody in Japan who is Japanese.
Have you told them about
STS
us?
too. No, God no. I want to keep
gotta
talking to them.
advertise.
No. It's just like they were here for something at a college, and that's where I met them at this event thing. And they were from Yokohama, and
You gotta get them
we
to
kept
bring
in touch
over-
like over the years by email or whatever. So
Well, if they ever
it's
come
like
back-
if I always said like if I ever went to Japan, I would definitely let them know because then
Yeah, then
I
you
know
know someone.
somebody there. You know what I mean? So that they can
The
like show us
karaoke
around.
bars there are awesome. You go into it's like your own private room.
Oh,
You
yeah.
pay like a flat fee, and you get nonstop
there's-
alcohol.
I don't know. I think it's like even though I don't love to travel, there's something about it because ever since like grade school, I've wanted to go because of like anime and like manga and all that kind of stuff. Like just I was
Okay.
always into but you know what I mean. Like
Japan is a real place, not a cartoon.
huh?
man.
No, you know what I mean. Like I've always been into
You're not going to land, and Pikachu's going to
things
show
that
up.
come out of Japanese culture.
Goku isn't going to show you
I
around
just want
Tokyo.
to fuck a Pikachu.
You couldn't make that happen here.
It's not the same.
All right, so I was
And New
unable-
Zealand. We got to go to New Zealand.
Oh, The Ring.
Yeah.
Lord of the
Frodo.
Rings.
Yeah.
Frodo. The Ring.
Oh man, STS abroad, man. I'm telling you, we can go to
Yes.
Europe.
I love it.
Abroad. No women allowed. Get out of here.
Good one.
We should start small. Let's all go to Canada.
I've never been to
like
Canada.
Canada. See the hockey
I've
hall
never
is
been to
great.
Canada.
I
Been to
like-
Mexico, but not Canada.
Really?
Yeah.
I've been to Canada just once. It was when I was younger. My dad had a business trip up there for a week, so he brought the whole family.
So you guys had to do paperwork in Toronto or something?
I don't know what he was doing. He was.
That means he was delivering drugs.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
He worked
was
for
a
some
drug
company and they sent him
mule.
there.
Maybe Oxnard was a drug mule. They didn't
Maybe,
even
yeah.
know
He
it.
didn't remember.
We
I
stayed-
Daddy,
remember-
what are you doing? I'm trying to sleep.
Daddy, I don't want to have diarrhea. You have to poop the drugs out.
I'm his drug
Because he
mule?
made you swallow balloons of drugs.
No, he just shoved it
Condoms
up his
and
balloons
butt.
of heroin, yeah. To give you an enema.
No, we stayed in Toronto. And we went to the
Really?
underground. Yeah, because the company paid for everything. It was like the Hilton, really nice. I remember glass
Ooh, the Toronto
elevator.
Hilton.
And you'd be in the elevator. It's just a glass elevator. You could see out, look underneath on your feet. We went to the underground mall.
Wait, were you at the? Is it the Rogers Center in Toronto? Is that where like the Blue Jays play,
I
the
think
baseball
so.
team? But it's also the hotel.
Something like that, maybe. I don't know.
That would be so cool.
And
You just
then
watch
I remember
a baseball game
and when
from
I
your
remember
fucking hotel room. It's
every
fantastic.
night we were there. We ate at Olive Garden
What? Why?
because it was right there.
I mean, there's not. I mean,
That's weird.
what are you gonna eat? It's
Olive
not,
Garden.
Yeah, but it's not like you're in. Like we were just talking about Japan. It's not like you're in some exotic
like-
place. It's
Canada.
Canada.
Well, it's still. I don't know.
How's your
French
poutine,
places.
dear?
There's French people there. There's probably good
Well, we weren't
French
by
people.
Well, they weren't. They
Montreal.
were in Toronto. They weren't in Montreal.
Doesn't matter. There's French people around.
in Toronto?
Sure. Why
Tell
not?
us who's
remember-
in
I remember I
Toronto.
saw a
Wait,
guy in a
isn't
dress.
in Canada? Doesn't he even live in Toronto?
Oh, maybe.
Am I not
yeah.
supposed to say that? I don't know why. I feel like I just invaded. I just violated something. I feel
I'll
like.
bleep it out. If you're from Canada, let us know. And Japan. Mm-hmm. We're more interested in you if you're from Japan, though. Quite honestly.
No offense.
No offense,
No
Canada.
offense to
He lives in like Newark.
Oh God, I hope not. No one should live there.
Do we have any listeners in Newark?
Maybe, I don't know.
Oh shit!
I don't care. Newark's a fucking dump. I don't mind saying
I'm
it.
surprised not
I
one.
don't like Newark at all.
I don't think any listeners ever said, "Oh, I'm from New Jersey too." Isn't that kind of weird?
You know what?
Amount of people around.
No,
here?
you know what? I'm fine with that. I'll be afraid I'll accidentally bump into somebody that knows me.
Oh, that's my fear. Yeah, coworkers found that. Hey,
You!
You're the guy.
it's like,
I'm gonna fucking kill you!
it's your boss. You
You said what?
about Carl? I was listening to that Walking Dead thing
He's
you
a
did 5 years
saint.
ago.
How dare you?
Mike has to go to meetings
We should
with
probably
his-
get back to the show.
with his daughter-in-law, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a
um,
drain.
and he hates it. He's there seething.
It is
But
a drain.
before they go there, he starts talking to this other woman who I didn't
Yes.
get her name.
She wants to bang him.
Remember?
Yes.
Let's put it
This
simply.
is obvious.
Right? Let's speak plainly.
I mean, she's a
Remember, the
banker.
kids are listening.
Yeah.
They're gonna fuck.
penis in
Gonna
vagina.
rub his dick on a clit.
God.
Good lord.
Fucking hell.
Boss, why would you say that?
God damn it.
Crazy.
Uh,
Henry's a jerk. Oh.
apparently, yeah, yeah.
And Mike.
Mark Evan Jackson plays Henry, who is. You may know him of Sparks, Nevada fame. But anyway, he's a hilarious improv actor, and he was with the Thrilling Adventure Hour, right?
Across the
Yeah.
stars.
No, wait, what was Mark Gagliardi? Was what? He was who was the tracker?
You're just throwing names at me.
I keep wanting to say Groot, but obviously that's Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yep, obviously it is.
I am. Fuck, I can't remember
Just
the
look it
name.
up. Just look up Sparks Nevada characters.
I don't remember where my phone is. I don't know. It's gonna take too long. You look it up. You got your phone. You care more.
All right, well, describe what was happening.
Well, anyway, remember, she's the one that Mike is having the lunch with.
Right.
Her husband had died, and
Right,
he
because of
found
him,
her.
yeah.
and it was because of him, right? That's right.
Yes. And he was pissed off about that.
But he's explaining to her that Henry, Mark Evan Jackson, is he's full of shit. He's lying every
Right.
time about these.
Story changes all the time.
Right, but he
Croach?
keeps
got his
Croach the
tail.
tracker?
Croach. Yes, excellent. Thank you for reminding me. But Yeah, so he's saying that he's full of shit, and they make a bet saying, like, watch, next time the story is so inconsistent, next time when he starts talking about her, he'll touch his wrist, that's his tell.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll fast forward to that, one of the last scenes of this episode, which I think was the best scene, when Mike's daughter-in-law is explaining to the group that this was like the first time she never thought about Maddie while she was making his favorite breakfast. Every morning she thinks about him, and you can see Mike getting visibly upset.
So wait, did this episode open with a flashback?
Yes.
Yeah, no, it opens right, exactly.
Is this the first flashback they've ever done?
Definitely not.
No, they've
Definitely
done other flashbacks.
They've done many flashbacks.
Yeah.
We've seen Jimmy in Chicago, back in Chicago, like when he was doing like sleeping with his friend.
No,
Game of Thrones? What the fuck are you talking about?
No, I was because remember, I think Game of Thrones.
Lost. Remember Jack and Kate? Didn't they? What?
No, Game of Thrones. Remember, they never did flashbacks, but then finally they did for Rhaegar. Jon Snow's revealed.
They really never did flashbacks?
No, it was always like Bran would. I guess through Bran. I forget exactly. I don't know what I'm talking about.
You're confusing me.
Never mind. Yes, but then.
Yeah. So the opening of the episode is Mike building like some thing for his kid, and his kid's watching there because you realize that it was, again, we talked about this last week. Like Breaking Bad's always having like these scenes where it's like you don't know what the fuck is going on, and then it all comes together, and that's how this episode opened. Where you're like, well, what is this? Some guy's building something, and then you realize at the end, oh,
Change the
it's
channel.
Mike.
This is shit. I want to see building.
Fuck this.
Fuck you, Bob Vila. That's Tim Allen. Bob Vila's the other Cuban guy.
No, I know. I'm Tim Allen. I'm Tim Allen, angry about Bob Vila.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
Like how Tim Allen has become like a regular go-to reference for us.
I don't know why.
Because of the grunting.
It's because of the grunting.
He used to be Jesse Ventura.
Oh, that's right. He's a great American.
That was a phase we went through.
There's 4
He would draw as Jesse Ventura, his Panther wife. I don't know what was going on.
I don't know what was going on. That was very...
There was a gas leak here.
It's the pounding. Joe, it's the pounding. When you reach a certain age,
Salamancas.
you shouldn't run regularly.
Cozumel, Mexico.
It's the pounding.
Then we had a Pee Wee phase.
Running Man was on TV recently.
And an Arnold phase.
Or was it?
Yeah.
It's my favorite movie. I've worked out so hard. His father's sword.
I saw a thing on online where it's Arnold Schwarzenegger's
Nude?
son.
Oh.
Nude. Oh my god. I bet it's out there.
My eyebrows
That's-
just pick up. Dude?
You were so intrigued. I've never seen you so intrigued and excited before. No, it's Arnold Schwarzenegger's son with Sylvester Stallone's daughters. It was weird.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm even bringing this up.
why'd you
But
bring
you,
it up?
well, I don't know why am I getting...
To the hat,
Why am I
quick!
getting...
Talk about the fucking show!
Everybody's looking at me like I'm a creep when I mentioned Arnold Schwarzenegger. He perked up because he thought it was going to be a nude story. The hardest you've ever laughed? That's the question from the hat.
Oof. Might be Spider-Man when we saw it in theaters, remember? That was weird, because I almost passed out.
Yeah.
Might be when we did D&D with the Bubba and Griswold.
Oh, yeah.
Grimwald.
Yeah,
Hey, you're
I
lucky.
was
You have a
dying
moment
laughing.
saved
Poogie?
forever.
Man.
Could have been Poogie. I don't know. There's so many fond memories. I'm always laughing with you guys.
Awful.
The hardest I've ever
regret putting
laughed?
that question in the hat.
You should. It's making me sentimental.
So the Salamancas,
Fuck out of here!
they
Well-
cap some bitches.
Yes, so Gus tells Nacho, has Nacho bring the Salamancas to this place, which is apparently territory that Gus wants.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, you were telling me, I think you were...
Yeah, we gotta come back
Oh
with
yeah,
the
so
boys.
yeah, in the beginning of the episode, you see there's a tracking shot of a guy walking through like some kind of compound or some kind of project or whatever.
Nude?
Nude Arnold Schwarzenegger. Conan was on. I still haven't seen it though. Anyway, I know
No
it's a
point.
disgrace.
Just no point mentioning that.
Well, we're just having a conversation. That's what the show is. It's just got 3 guys hanging out talking. Anyway, What do you mean? That's not the case.
Well, I can respect you if you haven't seen Conan yet.
I know. Well, first of all, you don't get to tell me about movies I haven't seen.
But this is Conan.
Conan. Well, I've been telling you, let's watch it. I want to watch it with you guys.
Let's watch it right after this.
I will.
I want to play You Don't Know Jack.
Oh, okay. We'll play You Don't Know Jack. Instead of watching Conan the Barbarian.
A 2-hour movie?
The manliest thing you can do
Yes.
is watch Conan the Barbarian with your male friends.
And oil each other.
Take your
with
shirts off, oil each other up.
Okay.
This is what we're gonna get a cabin in the woods.
You know what?
We're gonna oil each other up. We're gonna watch Conan the Barbarian.
Now I want to make the Conan sword. I'm going to watch the prop videos.
You're gonna make
on
it.
YouTube.
You're gonna get into dabble into metallurgy.
Carve it out of
I'm gonna
wood.
make, like the prop.
Remember I was making that sword out of wood?
Carve it out of wood. That's wrong.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Something like that.
No metal. No, make it
Conan.
out of molten metal.
I don't
Oh,
have
you gotta
the
smelt it.
capabilities.
You do.
I need a lot of machinery.
You have this. It's in your heart. The desire is in your heart. That's all you need.
96.
He's 96.4% orangutan.
That's the shirt. And what's your? Oh, your shirt is War on Drugs.
War on Drugs. I'm wearing the War on Drugs Philadelphia t-shirt.
Who has the better shirt? Who has the better shirt?
Hashtag Dexter's shirt. Hashtag Boss shirt.
No one can see our
Vote,
shirts.
vote now.
Do you like orangutans or bands? It's up to you.
My daughter says orangutan very cutely.
Like
That's one of them.
olifants?
No, elephant. No, she
Elephant?
stopped doing that. And because she's older now. Now she's like she's over 2, but she says orangutan very cutely.
How?
I will say. Well, I can't imitate it. It won't sound cute. It'll sound like a too.
Should we say our ages?
No.
Cut that out.
Cut it out. Cut it out. Cut it out.
Anyway,
Out too.
Nacho.
Yeah, he's like,
He
no.
he takes the
we gotta
Salamanca
wait.
guys.
We gotta wait to go. Oh, you're going.
This place is a fortress.
Yeah.
We need a small army. And then the Salamanca's just like, fuck that. Hold my beer. They
Yeah.
give the good old hold my beer move.
Yeah.
Hold
And
my
they just
beer,
take a
quit your
little
bullshit.
small bag filled with who knows what, all
kinds of
array
fun
of
weaponry.
weaponry.
Yeah.
Something exploded. I think one of them had a grenade.
I think one of them farted. I think that's what it was. The
See, my
Salamancas
theory was
have
that they were
deadly
just
farts.
so angry that he just went kaboom. Salamanca. It's like a Pokemon attack.
I go kaboom.
Stand back.
Yo soy kaboom.
Yo soy explosiono. Explosiones?
Sure, I don't know. I didn't pay attention in high school in my Spanish classes. But anyway, they just walk in and they just start blasting the place to hell. Blasting it to pieces. And
They did it.
it's pretty much insane. And then Nacho's like, oh, he even says, like, Salamancas, like, these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And he goes out there and he's half dead. And he kills one guy. And then it looks like he's going to help out the one Salamanca brother. But then it's crippling agony, pain. And he collapses. And then the other guy takes care of it. But then he nods to him like, yeah, you did good.
Yeah, he almost
Like,
shot him.
He gave him a respect nod.
Yeah.
Respect
And,
knows respect.
and
Skill,
then they
respect,
leave,
skill.
so now they're gone.
Respect,
'cause
though.
they got to leave. They went back to Mexico or wherever
They go back south.
to wait till the heat dies down, and then Nacho has the most meaningless meeting
Yes.
with Fring that we've
Yes.
seen in this show. He basically they meet at a Pollos Hermanos warehouse, and Fring shows up. And then they look at each other, and then Nacho just unsolicited starts giving his bullshit, like I'm saying as Fring listening.
I know why you did it.
I know, yeah.
Trying to get the territory.
Yeah. Also, the Salamancas, they take out whatever the Espositos, and now the cartel they can't give it to the South, so they're going to give it to you, I think. And then Fring just goes, get some rest, and then leaves. Why the fuck did they have this bullshit?
don't know.
meeting? Fring doesn't give a fuck what Nacho thinks.
Could have been a text.
Who cares? Why is Nacho even speaking? Fring doesn't care.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous. What a waste of time.
It was stupid.
That was.
I like that part.
Fuck you.
Got the fuck out of here.
Why did you like that part? I just thought it was. It just didn't make any sense. It was just
to
like
teach
we have to explain to the
dumb
audience.
viewer. Yeah. Why that happened.
But they usually don't do those kind of scenes in the show, like so obviously. I mean,
right.
Okay, maybe a
Yeah.
misstep in the show.
Yeah, they sucked
I'm not
him out
actually
there.
mad. I still liked every second.
I think he
of
hates
it,
the show
but,
now. Just like he hates Lord of the Rings.
I
'cause it
hated
has
that part of the
close-ups.
show.
And he hates milk.
I made the inventor mad. I saw in the comments.
Why
Really?
would you say?
Well, what happened was last week I was telling.
Want me to choke him for you?
Me? You talking to the inventor? You gonna choke
Yeah,
me?
You know he can't hear you right now.
Yeah.
He'll hear you
There's no
tomorrow.
way he can respond at this moment.
I can guess his response.
Twins! He can't hear you.
No, last week, I was telling Oxnard that we were... After the episode, I was watching Lord of the Rings with Two Towers on cable.
Yeah.
And my wife just starts pointing out, there's a lot of close-ups in this, like a gratuitous amount of close-ups. And then I started to realize, like, oh yeah, there are, like, a lot of dramatic close-ups. And then but it was just that after she said it, it was like, close-up, 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 close-up. And I was like, oh, fuck.
Now
And
I hate it.
now I have to
Well, that's what I don't
rewatch-
understand.
Now I have to... Well, that's all I can think. She planned it.
2001. Tons of
Well,
close-ups.
first of all, then we were talking about this. Now Oxnard's obsessed with like my infatuation. I don't
Because I don't
hate Lord of the
understand
Rings. First of all, it was just like the idea. Once somebody points something out like that to you, you just notice it all of a sudden all the time. So that's what happened. It's not that I hate Lord of the Rings. It's never going to happen. I'm never going to hate the Lord of the Rings movies.
You can hate whatever you want.
No, I don't. I'm just saying
You
I
don't
don't
have to
hate
assure
them.
me.
I've seen
Who
them
are you trying to
countless times.
Who are you trying to convince, me or you?
Asshole. Yeah. Now he's like, see the head games he plays with me? This is what happens when you leave. This is what happens. This is
The
dynamic
we have it's
crumbles.
SCS arguments. It's SCS arguments.
Dexter
when you,
makes
when you
bizarre proclamations.
I didn't say it. My
I'm
wife
funny.
did.
I feel like I need to
I'm
talk
like
to your
the
wife.
her
axle
fault.
that the seesaw balances on.
Call your wife right now.
Get her on the phone.
Get her on the speakerphone.
No, so then, no, but first of all, it's just that I just started to notice it more. I gotta
Why is this little
rewatch
girl's-
every single movie now. I gotta rewatch the 3 movies to see. But when you're talking about 2001, you're talking about Stanley Kubrick.
Right.
If he has a close-up in there, there's a specific reason for it. There's
Focus
nothing
on this
gratuitous.
Why is this little girl's head right on his crotch?
Oh, shit.
And he looks where he puts his hands.
Yes.
What is this? The director didn't notice this?
That's weird.
Perverts like me are going to see that.
That's right. Yeah, why did you notice that?
I notice things like that. You notice
Verizon
close-ups. I
commercial.
notice when heads are over crotches.
I didn't notice it. My wife did.
All right.
Now I have to get a divorce. No. But I still have to rewatch the movies, but it's different.
find
The
it funny.
close-ups in 2001 are different. They are not. There's nothing gratuitous about it. Every shot is.
Yeah, it's well staged and timed. Everything has a
incredible.
purpose. Yeah,
I couldn't. I mean,
got you.
I really want to see 2001 in IMAX again.
Let's go.
I might have to. We might have to travel somewhere. We might have to like go.
We
out
can
of
sit really
state.
close to my TV, and I'll put the sound up all the way.
I want to watch it at home, but I haven't had the time.
Yeah,
And
watch
see,
the.
the problem is I want to get my wife to watch it with me, but I know that she's just either going to probably
Good
what
luck.
most likely going to happen is she's going to fall asleep
That's what
because
always
we
happens.
can't get through any movie without her falling asleep. I'm not making fun of her, but I am saying this knowing full well that she will never listen to this, so it's okay.
Yes.
Have you ever tried to show any of your significant others anything from us?
Oh
Yeah, I have.
Clips though, clips.
Clips, all right.
The
Yeah.
commercials.
I do find it weird. Like my girlfriend, like she knows about the YouTube channel, and like there's not one part of you that's ever like we talk for hours and hour. Like if she had a podcast, I'd listen to it
Yeah,
at least every once in a while because I wonder what the hell are they talking about.
I skip through it.
my wife doesn't listen to me when we're at home. I've been
fucking
watching
listen to this guy all the time.
Jurassic Park is on like one of the cable movie channels all the time now because the new movie came out recently in theaters. And it's already out of theaters probably, but Jurassic Park is on all the time, and that's one of my favorite movies of all time. That's in my top 10.
Yeah, but
And
come on.
what?
The amount of close-ups in that movie is ridiculous.
Have you seen the close-ups? No, so I'm going in depth.
T-Rex eye?
I'm saying, like, see, this is why this scene is great. Do you see how easily, like, I said, how good the writing was, and that's why they set this up, and, like, compared to, like, the later Jurassic Park movies, whatever, and then I asked her, then she left. She went into the living room. She started watching
She
the
went to
show
Wikipedia?
Supernatural. Did you ever
Oh,
watch
okay.
the show? She watches that show periodically on Netflix, but then I was like, well, so what did you think about, what do you think about my thing, my idea about Jurassic Park? And she's like, what idea? You were just saying lines and all this stuff. And I was like, man, she wasn't listening at all.
Saying lines.
Typical. I was saying a lot of lines. I was just quoting a lot of the... Because Jeff Goldblum, that's my favorite character in the in the movie. Dr. Malcolm. 2, 3, 4.
But we'll find a way.
No, but that's anyway. I'm not going to get into it now.
That is the
We'll
classic.
talk
hit
about
from
Jurassic
Thor.
Park when we do our podcast about our top 10 movies of all time.
Oh, I think I did hear the reason why he acts so much like Jeff Goldblum in Thor is because that's what they wanted. He was originally.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
He was doing a character,
Yeah.
trying to be like a space guy, but the director says, "No, you. I want Jeff Goldblum."
You know who directed it, right?
Yeah, the
Taika Waititi from
Taika Waititi,
Flight of the Conchords
Gesundheit.
and
I'm pretty sure he was a
indie
guy.
director.
He was a
What
guy-
We Do in the Shadows.
He was a guy in Flight of the Conchords when they have the telephone commercial.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah.
That is him.
I like to save the Gypsy
Yeah.
Kings cassette.
Yeah, right.
Telephone, you make the call.
Which- anyway. So, what else happened in this episode? Mike is giving that guy at the warehouse a whole lot of shit.
Oh my god, yeah, he's a pain
He's
in the
doing his
ass.
job.
Yeah.
So that's a whole other warehouse.
Well, that
right?
was after, right, that's a different warehouse, and that was after Mike was already in a foul mood because he had the meeting.
Right.
So we talked about he has the lunch with the woman,
Yeah.
that there's like a love interest there, a romantic interest there, from the grief meeting group, and then he's saying, this guy's bullshit, watch, and then they cut to the actual meeting of the night, and his daughter is talking about how she couldn't remember. She
Maddie.
wasn't thinking about Maddie, and then that's when Mike is getting visibly upset.
Seething.
And then when Mark Evan Jackson starts talking about, oh yeah, it's the same thing with Judy and blah blah blah, and then he goes, oh god, and then
Something
they
you'd
say-
like to contribute?
yeah, and then that's when he like fucking rips into the guy, and he storms off. He leaves. What we don't know for sure that it's bullshit though.
It's bullshit.
It's probably
I mean, you believe Mike,
He's
but I wonder if we're gonna see it come back that he was married.
Yeah, maybe
He
he's
just
gonna,
could have gotten so upset that he left.
Yeah, maybe he's going to turn the guy around and he's actually going to tell the truth. Maybe it wasn't as dramatic as he's making it out to be.
Oh, or he's completely wrong.
Or he got a divorce or something.
Or he, oh, maybe,
Or
yeah,
he just
maybe.
might be a mental patient. There are people like that.
No,
they
he could
want
be an extremely
sympathy.
lonely person. He needs attention. He needs,
Yeah.
there's absolutely no. Mike could be absolutely right, or he could be completely wrong, or it could be like kind of a mix.
The twitching.
Wait, and you mentioned the banker lady in the group that met with Mike in the diner.
Yeah.
I don't actually think there's a love interest there.
Oh no,
No,
there
Mike
definitely
looks like
is.
he's melting.
She asked him out.
What?
Asked him out. She asked him out right there, and he's like,
I
maybe.
didn't
Oh, yeah, but I
really
can meet up
think-
later.
I didn't
also,
think
they,
that
they
was
have
her
been-
asking
Who's
him
melting?
out.
What?
Who's
Definitely.
Nah.
She's saying that her friend is in a band, in a jazz band, and they're
Yeah.
gonna, you want to go. And then
I
he's-
think she's just lonely.
Yeah, lonely people seek others
Yeah.
to be with.
So she wants companionship. That's why she's a human being.
Maybe she already asked everybody else in the group and they said no.
Henry
Man.
turned her down, and then she couldn't. No, there's definitely there's definitely a spark there, and that we saw
Judy
in
never liked
earlier
jazz.
seasons.
I'm sorry, but Judy never liked jazz.
That's why she wanted to go to Sydney, where jazz goes to die.
Where jazz is illegal. Hey, what's that shit-eating music?
Oi, mate! What's that bloody
Get
shit
that
you're
out of
playing?
here. All right? That's just my New Zealand accent.
I don't like. There'll be no improvisation of
Oh,
notes here.
dingo,
A dingo ate my sax.
kangaroo, Sydney Opera House, shrimps on Barbies,
Uh-oh. Melbourne?
Outback.
Uh-oh.
What else happened in this episode?
Do we
Well-
have any listeners in Australia?
No, absolutely not.
Definitely
Not allowed. We don't air in Australia.
Oh, God. There's no...
I think
not
we
in
have to pay-
YouTube
You have
Australia.
to pay a premium to listen to us in Australia.
$10,000.
I set that up years ago. I don't know
yeah.
why. It was spur of the moment.
10,000 wallaby hides.
Yeah, the last thing that happened is Gus meets up with Mike.
Yeah.
And Mike's
Then he's like, "What's with the
you
ass?
got an ass.
You got an ass.
I want an ass.
ass.
You got a
Where's the
big.
ass?
You got a fat ass.
What's the ask?
Tell me to job. Stop jerking me off.
Yeah.
Oh, and then Jimmy got the money from the Hemmel guy.
Hummel.
Yep. The Hummel.
So the Hummel sold very well, and the guy gave him extra money.
He's shitting gold.
It was a bidding
Yeah.
war. Shit and gold.
What I thought happened, I thought he was going to be like, uh-oh, because maybe it was like in the newspaper
Monopoly
or something
money.
like that, and it was a bad thing that it was
Yeah.
in a bidding war, but I guess no.
There's
I
a
don't
bidding
see-
war of people
Where
wanting
do
to
you,
destroy
where do you
it.
think this cell phone store thing is going? What the fuck is
Well,
the
he's
point
going to
of it?
try and cater to people like the
This is
burglar
the
who
thing,
need-
because he says he's got he has 10 more months before he can practice law.
Remember
again.
in Breaking Bad, like every time Walt will use a cell phone, like you snap it in half and you throw it away, you get another one. So he might be the guy you go to get the cheap phones.
Also,
And also
that's where he learned. That's where he learned that idea.
And
Where
that's
the
gonna
guy,
all-
the shit gold guy, because he's like, yeah, you never know. Call the vet. Don't call me because I'll have a new phone. You never know who's listening.
And that's all leads into Breaking Bad. Remember Jimmy in his office? You open the drawer, there's like 20 phones in there.
yeah,
that's right.
there are. That was
Well,
funny.
he probably stole him from that fucking
He
place
gave
before
Jesse
he left.
the Hello Kitty phone. Are you serious?
Come on, bitch.
Everyone's a bitch. Come on,
You gotta
bitch.
insert a bitch when you're talking about Jesse. We're the Salmon Sisters.
Ew, that means they smell fishy.
I didn't realize, like, from the commercial that they have for their window samples, I don't understand what they actually did. They work from the boat, but then...
Yeah, I know.
But it turns out...
They just
that-
do art shit.
No, they actually do fish. They're from Alaska, but one of them went to... But they also have, like, a fashion line that's like a fisherman kind of clothing line.
Fishing fashion?
Yeah. But then they also...
You mean utility wear?
Whatever, I don't fucking know.
No,
And then...
I'm imagining like a fisherman, I gotta get this cool new hat, these stylish fishing boots.
Look at my fishing sandals. You just fucking pulled your hamstring, stretch your leg out.
Then this
And then
McDonald's commercial comes
Oh my god,
on.
this McDonald's commercial is ridiculous.
The mom comes out of the kitchen.
It's a grandma.
with a platter of chicken, like she made it.
Right. And she's like, I'm saucy. These new boneless wings are saucy like I am. First of all, why are you coming out of the kitchen making them look fancy? It's McDonald's.
And I said,
Also, there's McDonald's bags on the
yeah,
table.
what's in the bag? Is that an empty bag?
What's
Doesn't
in the
make any sense.
bag? What's in the bag?
I said she should have just taken it, bought it at McDonald's, and then went directly to the toilet and dumped it in and flushed. Cut out the middleman.
I'm a saucy grandma. That's why I take my saucy
And
wings
she puts
and
the
I
platter
throw 'em right in
down.
the toilet with my grandson's diarrhea.
And the
Never
grandson's
put your
going to reach for
McDonald's
it,
on a
and she
plate?
slaps the hand away.
Because he's wearing the wrong jersey, man.
Yeah, you never put your fast food on a plate?
No, I do.
Oh.
I do. Sometimes.
A
Because
paper plate. Let's
Well,
not
there
get
you go.
nuts.
No, I use a regular plate.
I'm not doing dishes after Burger King.
It depends. No, it depends, because sometimes...
If you're eating at Burger King, you don't have dishes.
If I'm gonna eat...
That's what I
What
say.
are dishes? That's what you're asking. No, if it depends on where I'm eating. If I'm eating in the kitchen, I don't need a plate because I'm just sitting at the table. If I'm eating in the living room because I'm watching something else, then I put it on a plate.
Oh.
Ever eat hot peppers at the kitchen sink? It's like a time-honored tradition.
I eat watermelon over the kitchen sink.
Yeah, I eat a lot of food over the kitchen
I will say
sink.
this as
and
a
rotisserie chicken,
as
actually.
a father, I eat standing up
pepperoncinos?
almost 80% of the time now.
It's fun. And you can be as messy as you want. You just rinse it.
Basically I'm in the kitchen standing while I eat most of the time.
Yeah, you look out the window.
Oh,
what
where's
are
the
they doing?
sexy neighbor?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, there
okay.
she is, sunbathing.
Preteen daughters in the pool, and you get arrested.
That's right.
What's wrong with
That's
you,
why I keep
Dexter?
the blinds drawn now.
Oh, what a creep.
'Cause, I can't look at the attractive Polish neighbor sunbathing by the pool.
You have one of those?
Absolutely.
Can I come over sometime?
I know.
Do you have a rooftop that I could lurk?
You know, we
upon?
could
You know
have
what's better is
we could have other videos on
is-
this channel that would get views.
You know what's better is
What you do is you get the
Set up
biggest,
the cam.
biggest 80s camcorder and just kind of like sneakily get a
it's a
shot.
massive tripod.
I mean, you have a phone. Just pretend you're
we'll do is
texting.
we'll set that up. We'll set that up in my in the second floor apartment because it's higher. So then you get a greater angle, and it's harder for them to see you.
This is something that's happening? I don't know. You're putting a lot of thought into this.
No, I'm just. Well, no. This is. I do have the sexy Polish neighbors that sunbathe
This is good. Because when we all go to trial, this will be Exhibit A.
for their murder. For the sexy Polish neighbor murders.
That's the name of the documentary on ID channel.
Anyway, there's a lot of annoying commercials.
Oh, I hate all commercials. It
What I
really
hate
is.
about this T-Mobile commercial where they're like, is that there's somebody at a concert and they have clearly have a selfie stick, so they can film themselves rocking out to the concert. That's the fucking dumbest thing I've ever seen.
Well, you gotta put it up
Watch
online.
the concert.
No.
Experience
No.
something.
No.
Without your phone. You don't need to take... There was a study done
stupidest
a
thing-
long time ago.
This is the stupidest one of the people with the iPhones filming fireworks. Because when the fuck are you gonna watch that?
Seriously.
What's the point? Are you
Fucking YouTube fireworks.
like what?
You can see amazing fireworks
And
displays.
first of all, if you're over 5,
from all around the world,
you should have no interest in fireworks.
I hate fireworks.
I was just about to say the exact same thing.
We said it at the same time. Thank
weird.
you. I feel like. Do you like fireworks?
Not really, no.
All right. Thank you, God. Because
I mean, here's the
I feel like everyone's always against me.
Sometimes
I never go to
there's
4th of July fireworks. Fuck that shit. I don't give a fuck about that.
sometimes there's pretty cool ones, but most of them it's like,
I'm sure there are glorious fireworks. I don't need to fucking sit there. Oh, I hit the mic with my hand, with my fist, because I'm still angry about fireworks.
That's fine. And also around here, they don't even do 4th of July fireworks. It's 4th of July fireworks, but it's like on the 6th.
On June 28th.
Yeah, or it's like a week before.
Yeah.
I mean, are we just fucking jerking off all around us here? What's happening? Does anything happen?
Any day except July 4th
Does anything
is
mean
when we
anything
have
anymore?
fireworks. Who gives a shit?
They'll have like a Halloween parade
Huh?
2 weeks before. Yeah, you know. They'll do like parades.
Where, in the city? Oh, yeah. Parades are another thing that are,
I hate
don't
parades
understand.
and
Parades?
even the word
What
parade
do you-
sounds awful.
Who gives a shit about
I'm
this?
gonna
At a fucking
parade
walk down the
around.
street? Look at me, I'm walking in the middle of the road.
I do that every
You know
day.
what you're doing? You're inconveniencing me. No, why do I want to? I gotta stand out here for hours to watch other people walk down the street.
Oh, yeah.
Why?
You don't want to go to the Thanksgiving Day parade? It'd be great.
The other thing is, I
Let's
don't know
go.
why do people Thanksgiving? Why do I have to watch this on TV?
Yeah, that's true.
Not only do I not want to watch it in person, the last thing I want to do is watch it on television.
Well, my
Just
girlfriend-
give me the dog show.
My
That's all I
girlfriend-
care about.
That's her family.
No,
they
my
watch,
wife's family too.
They watch
Oh
it.
yeah,
and
my
they-
family does.
I'm
I
trying to
don't get
fucking
it.
cook, and I gotta hear Matt Lauer. Well, not anymore, I guess. Talk about the fucking Snoopy float.
Yeah.
Hey,
Snoopy,
they grab it.
iconic character
Boy, I'd like to put my
from
penis in that.
cartoon history. Here he is.
Popeye.
Who gives a shit? And one time when I was a little kid, my dad took me to the city. We were going to watch the
Gay
floats
Pride
being
Parade?
blown up. The
Oh,
Gay
yeah.
Pride Parade. Yeah, exactly.
You know, I was
He's
in a
"Look,
parade once.
I know you're gay.
Or I was in the Macy's parade once.
You were in it?
Yes.
What?
I was a balloon
What float
handler.
were you holding?
I don't even remember.
No, you gotta be kidding me. You don't remember what
No.
balloon?
No.
Oh, that's so
How?
disappointing.
Wait.
I can't see it. I'm under it.
How did you get
What?
it?
You didn't know?
How did you
Like,
get
your
into that
dad didn't tell
situation?
you,
Anybody
this
could
is
volunteer.
Why were you in the city?
You just volunteered to be in a parade.
Because they were
You
holding
yell
the
it.
float. He was volunteering in the parade, the Thanksgiving
But
Day
why?
parade.
Put it on a resume? Like
No, I don't know.
Because it's
Family
quote
did
unquote fun, Oxnard.
I was
Oh, when I
young.
was a marching band, like in grade school, high school.
Oh
you have
God,
to be
I
in the
hated that.
I hate marching band.
I hated marching band. I hated even in Little League. We had the parade.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh my God!
Like who gives a shit about
Why
these kids?
is this happening?
Same
What a
thing-
waste of time!
Same thing for graduations too. It just you have to say every fucking name there. Like this could go on for hours and hours.
You know, I swear to God, I didn't go to my own college graduation.
Neither did I.
Okay, but I went to a friend's college graduation, and I sat through the
what
whole
dirt
thing.
did they have on you that you had to go?
No, it was. I don't know. It was nice.
Bah, bah,
I
bah.
felt good supporting them. But anyway,
His drug dealer.
yeah, exactly. He gave me. I was like,
Finally
give me
graduating
50
college.
cents.
Yeah.
Give me a 50%
I did it,
discount on all my
Dexter.
weed.
Thanks for putting me through college.
Here's a free brick of weed. Putting me through college.
No,
did a lot of
you
drugs,
put the
Dexter.
drug dealer
Oh, I
through
see.
college.
Yeah. Well, me and Kelsey Grammer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he was flipping his vet. You
Way
were
to go,
attending
Kelsey!
graduation.
I couldn't even remember that he flipped his vet.
Miles!
And I swear to God, whoever was announcing the name said the name Seymour Butts. Now, was that actually written on this person's diploma?
Seymour Butts. It's a name.
They said I was blown away. I was like, did they just ruin their college degree?
Not as bad as Mike Hunt.
That is the worst one. Seymour Butts is the funniest, though. You got
Hello, I'm Mike Hunt.
Mike Hunt.
What? Huge balls.
Hugh Balls.
Hugh balls.
Huge ball. He ruined it. To the hat.
Well, the last thing, basically, Jimmy is going to be catering phones to them, and then he paints on the storefront. What? What is that? What is this question? What?
You can eat. I like how you thought this out. You can only eat one animal protein for the rest of your life, choose ribeye steak.
Oh, this
Garbage.
is a rough question.
I didn't mean that
for
exact.
me.
I meant like cow proteins or chicken proteins.
No, I know what you mean. Meat.
Yeah.
But you don't have to just only be like T-bones.
Ribeye.
Just
steak.
ribeyes? What about if you want
Well,
some
any
beef ribs?
beef, you
or-
mean.
So beef.
Yeah, you said.
I
beef.
mean ribeye steaks.
I wouldn't choose
Now,
beef.
are eggs considered an animal protein? Yeah, right?
They are.
Yeah.
Oh, that's insane.
Does that count as chicken though?
It does, but
Yeah, it's an animal protein.
So if you choose chicken, you get chicken meat and chicken egg,
no,
because that's
no,
a good
no,
deal.
No.
well,
No.
okay. So if
I think you can eat. I think it's got to
well,
be
I don't want to have to
specific.
eat beef, and I can't have the beef.
No,
eggs.
it's got to be specific to the piece of to the section of meat, even
My-
from the animal.
First
So
thing,
like you can't
no.
choose whole chicken.
No, you could choose any part
No,
of that
I think
animal.
you can. If it's egg, it's.
I was
eggs
gonna
and
choose
that's it.
salmon.
You can't choose.
I was gonna choose salmon.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you don't want to. You don't want to have. Everyone always knows that I wish I could eat the salmon eyes. This
You
is
can.
only a fillet.
You can eat
Yeah, I know,
fish
but
eyes.
yeah, I know you can, but
They're
I'm
good.
saying no one would choose
I just want the gills.
that. You just want a
the
fillet.
flaps.
I'd eat other parts, sure.
I'm gonna probably go with like bison.
No, you gotta. It's
Bison's a
one
good
animal
choice.
protein, not one animal.
No,
All right,
he
man.
meant the type of protein
He
coming
meant
from
he
one
meant
animal.
a cut of meat from an animal.
Really?
Yes.
Then I would do it would
Otherwise,
be
why would he say one animal protein? I
It
mean,
would
he's
be
right here. He can answer
like
the question.
churrasco.
What were you thinking when you wrote this?
I was just thinking
Were
an
you
animal.
meaning one whole animal?
No, it could have gone either way. I just wanted you to pick an animal. So I would pick
All right,
like
giraffe.
churrasco
There,
steak,
I said it.
like skirt steak. I like that cut of steak.
I wouldn't.
See, I would choose
wouldn't
ribeye.
pick
Ribeye.
beef.
I would choose ribeye.
I would do fine.
I like
would
the
do
versatility
salmon
of the
fillet
skirt.
then.
You would do salmon fillet. I
Yeah.
can't eat salmon all the time.
Fucking with-
I like salmon, but I can't. I'd rather have
Fatty
I'd rather
tuna?
have beef.
And then I could have sushi too.
No. That's what we
What if you
established.
cut the
It's-
piece of? But you're using the fillet to cut a little slice to put on the nigiri.
All right, well,
How is that not the same
I guess he
thing?
doesn't talk about how to prepare it.
Yeah.
No.
Right. Well, he doesn't talk about how to prepare it. Maybe
You're just
so-
jealous because I
so
can
then-
eat the sushi.
Well, then I'll say I'll
I
be
gotta
very
beef
strict.
tartare.
It has to be raw.
Yeah,
it
you
has
can
to be
have
raw.
Tartare.
Beef tartare
He
is
doesn't
good.
say how does it cooked, so it's got to be raw then.
No.
I say just pick an animal protein. I assume
Yeah.
that you can pick
Yeah,
a
one
whole
animal protein. It doesn't say how it's prepared, so I'm assuming it's uncooked.
Yeah, but then you take it and you
Yeah,
cook
but
it.
So
you
you want
take it and
eggs?
cook it.
Nah, he doesn't say that in the question.
It doesn't have to. It doesn't make any sense.
It also
that
doesn't
it
say I
has
have to pick one part.
Yeah,
It's also
it
for
doesn't
the
have to
rest of
say
your
you
life.
have to be flying while
It says
eating
one
it. too.
animal protein right here.
What?
Of course it says one animal protein.
No, but you're specifying an exact cut of meat.
But that's what it sounds like. Am I wrong?
Yeah,
But like
yeah, you're wrong.
a
I
T-bone
don't think
steak
so.
and a skirt steak, it's still the meat of
You're
a cow.
saying that a protein
Right.
is a cut. That is not the case.
But protein is just protein. Protein is just meat in general.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're just
So
saying
what
one
animal would you like to
So
eat?
fine. So
Yes.
just say one animal. Why do you gotta say one animal protein? So cow. That's so stupid. That doesn't. That's
I thought this
Why
was
wouldn't you say like a particular like eggs or
That question-
chicken breast or chicken thighs?
That question
or
was just to
ribeye
be like,
or skirt steak or anything. Why so specific? You should just be like, fine, I'll eat fucking. What? I'll just eat a cow. That's so. Could be anything.
this is supposed to be like the
This is
simplest.
so much
yes,
meat.
it is pretty simple
It
question.
would have been like
That's
cow,
so
chicken,
simple.
fish. Like
I know what I'm saying. You, if you want to start a discussion, that's not.
just a question.
I
don't
know, but
know.
I'm saying that's so broad. That's so
I
broad.
apologize.
Yeah.
You should be ashamed
I'll
of
be
yourself.
sure to word these better. in
Am
the
I
future.
wrong, boss? Also, I want to ask before we conclude.
Yes.
What do you feel about leaving the milk out when you're eating cereal? Do you put it away right away in the fridge, or do you leave it sitting there on the counter to get warm and
yeah.
disgusting?
Oh man, this is gonna be a long conversation.
Is it?
I don't have cereal with milk, Dexter.
That's okay. But have you ever? Now, how did you?
No,
You could still
never
never
never had cereal with milk.
in your entire
In
life.
my entire life.
What?
Absolutely not.
This is mind-boggling. That is bizarre.
I never liked
Explain
milk.
yourself.
I never liked milk. To this day, I probably had a glass of milk a handful of times.
Well, that's okay. I understand that.
So you've never enjoyed
So
delicious-
you've only ever had dry cereal?
Yeah.
Honey Nut Cheerios.
Never almond milk?
No.
What? That's blowing my mind.
When
don't
I got
believe him.
older, I would mix it. With,
I don't believe him either.
when I got older, I would mix cereal with yogurt, but it was mostly yogurt. not cereal.
It's like an alien just came into the room and started telling us about his culture.
Cereal with yogurt. Okay, well, I mean, I do.
No,
I do put
yogurt
grapefruit.
with cereal.
Oh, yogurt
Yeah,
with
like you
cereal.
added.
Because
in
I start with the
little-
yogurt and I add things
Yeah,
to
but
the
you
yogurt.
can't put Reese's peanut butter puffs in yogurt.
Oh, I bet you
I just
can.
don't
Why
work.
not?
I don't think that works.
That'd be delicious, probably.
Cheerios does.
I feel like we got to get some almond milk
grape
and
nuts, honey nut
get
Cheerios.
a bunch of cereals, and you can just try them.
I don't drink straight milk. That's
Well, no, it's
gross.
almond milk. I don't like
And,
milk either.
and I don't like the idea of the. I feel like the cereal gets too
Almond milk
soft
is
in the
delicious. Well, that's why you eat it fast. You're a fast eater, as am I. I scarf it down
milk. When
before
I do
it has a
with the
chance to
yogurt,
get soggy.
I feel like it's a little slower release.
What?
Cereal doesn't get soggy in yogurt?
It does, but it's slower
Yeah,
than
I
the milk.
agree. But it's also like the consistency.
Some
is
cereal
completely
stays pretty
different.
crispy. Like Chex, I think.
Crispix.
Crispix? I never had Crispix. What's
Really?
a cereal you've never had? This is fascinating.
Oh, I haven't had. What, you just mentioned it. What is that?
Well, you're
Reese's
like on another
whatever?
planet.
Reese's peanut butter puffs.
Never had Reese's peanut butter puff.
Fuck you.
That's
Oh
one of the
my
best
God.
cereals
That's-
out there.
oh
It's
my
probably
God.
like the
Never
worst
had.
When I was a kid and like my parents would go food shopping,
Yeah.
they got a box of that. I'd have like I would eat almost the entire box
I got
of cereal that
so
night.
really badly constipated from that
Yeah.
cereal.
So
Sometime in
I
Florida.
couldn't help myself. Oh, another bowl. I have another bowl. I have another
Yeah,
bowl.
I
It was
ate
like-
the whole
it was-
box.
It's so
and
addictive.
I felt so bloated, and I couldn't go to the bathroom for like 2-3
the
days.
slogan. I don't know why any parent bought this cereal because the slogan was "It's candy for breakfast." So
Yep.
if Reese's was trying to market this, it was obviously straight to kids so that they could just drive their parents insane until they bought it.
Cookie Crisps, those are good.
Cookie Crisp.
Cool.
Was
Oh,
okay
actually,
too.
no, I have
really like
had
it.
Cookie Crisp. I think in college I had Cookie Crisp.
Now they have
first
French
time.
Toast Crunch, Cinnamon Toast
Oh yeah,
Crunch.
French toast cookie. You don't remember the
Oreos?
Do you remember? You don't remember Nesquik cereal, do you?
Nesquik cereal.
Yeah,
No.
Nesquik had a cereal. It was like it looked like dog food.
'Cause it
And
probably
there were
was.
Oreo O's. There was an
Yeah.
Oreo cereal.
Oreos.
A new Predator movie.
Yeah, this is fucking garbage. I saw the commercial. Absolute garbage.
Yeah.
This guy can
Why
kill
can't they
a
make a
predator.
good Predator
Didn't they
movie
see
again?
the first fucking Predator, which was good?
But it's got
Arnold
Keegan-Michael
fucking
Key, it's got Tom
Schwarzenegger
Jane. You know who
could
directed
barely kill a predator. You think these schmucks could kill a predator?
the first? You know who directed?
What a fucking insult!
Did you see Rob Eggers? He just recently put out because I think it's the anniversary of Predator or something. But it's really interesting how like the Predator views humans, and his theory is that the Predator is as afraid of humans as we are of it. Because to the Predator, you know, our faces just look like this ghastly thing.
Yeah.
And every time he hears like humans laughing, it's like it's
Oh
like
my
terrifying.
God, yeah.
And so he even points it like on the poster. It says Schwarzenegger, Predator, and Schwarzenegger. You know, and at the end of the movie,
Yeah.
they both are the Predators, and
Yeah.
like they're playing that game of back
That's
and
true.
forth.
Yeah, they're hunting each other.
Yeah, that is a really good movie.
You know who directed
It
that
is
movie?
awesome.
The same director who directed Die Hard.
Oh, yeah?
And the same
son of a
director who
bitch.
directed Hunt for Red October, which
Hey,
is
and
another
Jesse
one of my
Ventura.
favorite movies
Yeah.
of all time.
Jesse Ventura.
Oh yeah, Jesse Ventura.
Predator.
There's a predator.
There's a predator.
There's a predator. I'm
have
telling
a large
Ron Paul. I
Gatling
gotta
gun.
tell Ron Paul about the predator that's in the jungle, and we're gonna hunt him down.
It's the pounding.
All right. Anything else to say, talk about? Talk.
There's always talk about talk.
Yeah.
I feel like I can't believe Boss. I don't know. We gotta name more cereals.
That hasn't even like settled in yet. He said that, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna be a week from now, and I'm gonna go.
I don't even know what
Never
was your
had
question about the milk
with
again.
cereal.
We diverted. I told you we would.
All right, so forget about the fact that I don't like milk either, generally, and
Like,
I can't drink it.
Have your
His-
parents ever had milk with cereal?
Yeah.
they
Oh,
must
I
have.
think my dad all the time.
Siblings?
His dad
yeah.
is 80% milk.
Just you in the family.
Yeah, never liked it.
I believe that.
Never know. I never
I
had
believe
it,
that you
but
would
I
be
never
that
liked.
quirky and
I never
weird.
liked drinking milk. That's
But you
why
were
I
never a
never
little
had
kid,
it.
and your mom's like, "Oh, here's cereal. Here's some
No,
milk."
no,
It was never even offered.
I didn't like milk.
Insane.
Interesting.
I didn't like milk. She's not gonna force me milk I didn't like.
So, all right,
Really?
whatever. That aside, the idea of leaving milk out, right? You still know what milk
Yeah, you
is.
don't
You
do
know
that.
how it goes.
No, yeah, you don't
Sitting
do
next to you as you eat a bowl of cereal.
No way.
Why would you do that?
I don't know.
Okay, thank
That's
you.
weird.
Thank you.
Yeah, that needs to be refrigerated.
Just put it back in the fridge. I don't
He
fucking
just
understand.
sits next to it.
Yeah, makes no fucking sense.
Does he put more in?
But he doesn't.
Oh.
Put the amount of milk that you need in. Put too much milk. It's gonna go bad anyway. I've never gone like where it's like, oh, the milk is gone. It's always like there's always a little bit of milk left in a gallon, and that's gone bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fucking disgusting. I hate milk. I think Oxnard stopped recording. He's walked away. Is he even recording anymore?
I don't know.
Anyway, I'm recording. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Whoop.
the light went
Uh-oh. The monitors
You
are
wanna save that
blinking.
first.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to
Save it first.
Well, you were still talking. No, I'm not doing anything that's going to stop it.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
Oh, man. Whoa, this is nerve-wracking. What are
I
you
know.
doing?
I'm trying to connect to...
Oh, okay. Anyway,
right.
we definitely talked more about
Yeah.
nonsense than we did about this episode, but
Yeah.
it was a good episode.
What do you like to eat for breakfast? Tell us. Join our Discord.
Breakfast.
Still waiting for people
Chat.
to chat their asm off.
Oh, yeah, I gotta start.
I got to get in there. I got
gotta get in
I
there.
got some choice words about
I was
that
watching
guy.
a lot of Asimov
prick.
interviews.
Oh, yeah? So
On
you should be
YouTube.
chatting your
Very
asm
cool.
off on the
I
STS
should
Discord
be,
channel.
but I don't know. I keep forgetting about it. Anyway, thanks
All right.
for joining us.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks for coming by.
Thanks for listening.
It's a beautiful day at STS Enterprises. A beautiful day at STS Enterprises. Won't you
Well,
listen up?
It's very
Won't
hot
you
in
be
this
mine?
sweater that I'm wearing.
Hello, listener. Choo choo. Oh boy! Does our puppet show? I don't know. Do you know any, Mr. Rogers?
Yeah.
Not really.
I mean, but you're ruining it for me.
Okay. Goodbye.
Bye.